My name is Abby Brain, and I am the freshman counselor at the Ottumwa High School. I'll be going over some of the options for students who are coming into our high school for next year. Here's a look at our Ottumwa High School counselors. I am, again, Mrs. Brain, the 9th grade counselor, and then we also have two other counselors, Mrs. Stevens and Miss Akins. Our administrators are Mrs. Bramschreiber, the 9th grade associate principal, Mr. Lane, the 10th grade associate principal, and Mrs. Bemis, the 11th and 12th grade associate principal. Our scheduling process will look as follows. During the week of March 22nd through the 24th, I will be in the 8th grade classrooms at Evans to visit with students about their opportunities for scheduling. On the night of March 23rd, there will be a parent meeting at OHS in the cafeteria at 6 p.m. The following week, March 29th through the 31st, I will be meeting with students individually back at Evans to obtain their scheduling cards and also review any questions that they have, answer any questions that they have, and then collect their scheduling cards from them. I'm going to go over the graduation requirements for OHS. All students have to complete these requirements in order to graduate within 4 years with a high school diploma. They need 4 years or 8 semesters of English, 3 years of math, science, and social studies, 1 semester requirement of a behavioral science, which includes either psychology or sociology. They need 3 semesters of physical education, 1 semester of beyond high school, and 1 semester of career technical education course, totaling 48 credits. So if students are passing at least 6 courses every semester, they should be on track to graduate. You take 7 classes each semester, so at the end of each year, you should have 14 credits. Looking ahead at the next slide, we have the freshman year requirements. So for freshman year, you'll be looking at the following requirements. You'll need a full year of English, math, science, and social studies, as well as a full year of PE. You'll then select 4 elective credits to whatever is your most interest. With a minimum of 12 credits earned per year, you will be able to graduate on time. So we ask that students work hard to pass every single class with a minimum of passing 6 per semester. So we're going to go through the options for students selecting their courses. The first selection that you have the option of is English, so you can either pick to select 9th English or 9th English Honors. The difference between the classes, if you select the honors class, there will be a little bit more reading and writing. It's a little more rigorous, so that would be for students who have a passion for English. The next selection that you get to choose is math. If you're currently in Algebra 1, you would select Geometry Honors. If you're currently in pre-algebra and that's going fairly well for you, I would recommend that you select Algebra 1 Academic. If you're currently in pre-algebra and maybe you want something that works at a little more moderate pace, I would recommend that you select Algebra 1. Please visit with your math teacher to determine which class is the best fit for you. The next selection that you have is Science. You have 2 options here again, so you can select either Earth and Space Honors or Earth and Space Science. Again, Earth and Space Honors is for students who have a real passion for science. If you have questions about what level would be the most appropriate for you, I would recommend speaking with your science teacher this year. Looking ahead at the science requirements as you work your way through high school, you will need 1 year of the Earth and Space Science, whether it's regular or honors. You'll need 1 year of biology, and then you get to your junior year where you have a little bit more selection. So you'll need at least an element or 1 semester of the physical science C or chemistry focus, and at least 1 semester of physical science P with the physics focus. There are some opportunities there for selection, so we can talk about that more as you're working your way through high school, but you'll definitely need an element of each chemistry and physics. The next selection that you have is within the Social Studies department. You again have 2 options for either the U.S. History Honors or the U.S. History Regular. U.S. History Honors is for students who have a real passion for history, maybe have a desire to go into a field that requires more of the social studies elements. If you're interested in going into the honors options, I would just be prepared to do some work over the summer and also to speak with your teacher this year to see if that would be a good fit for you. You will need at least 3 semesters of physical education throughout high school, so we'd like to see you take a couple of those your freshman year. Your options range from aerobics, basketball, fitness center, physical conditioning, PE, team sports, soccer, or walking. You may also take health if you would like to take that. These are some of your options for next year. You can select the same class for both semesters or 2 separate classes. There's also a link to the program of studies to read about any of the course offerings that we've discussed during this presentation. I've currently discussed all of the core opportunities, and now we're going to move into the elective opportunities. A new opportunity that students have at the Ottumwa High School is called the Market on Main options. These will be things that you will be looking forward to taking as a sophomore, junior, and senior. We're looking at some kind of block scheduling, 2 periods a semester schedule, and things like that. It's a really good opportunity for students to take some of those career and technical education courses. We'll be talking more about that as you work your way through high school. So on the back side of your scheduling card, there are options for all of your elective offerings. So I'm going to discuss the options in alphabetical order by department, starting with academic supports. Within academic supports, we have Aspire and Freshman Success. Aspire is very similar to the course that's offered at Evans, so if you're currently in Aspire, that would be a course that I would recommend for you. Also, if you maybe just need a little bit more support academically, that might be a good option for you. Freshman Success is for students who need a little bit more support above and beyond Aspire, and this is for students who will be recommended by their current teachers. The Applied Technology department is our biggest selection of course offerings that we have as far as electives go. We have lots of different strands in the applied technology: construction, computer science, engineering, manufacturing, transportation, power and energy, and visual communications. Within the construction department, we have woodworking, furniture making, and intro to trades and home. All of these courses that I'm discussing with you today are available to freshman students. All of the courses within the construction department listed on the screen are 1 semester courses. We have some new course offerings within computer science. We have AP Computer Science Principles, which is a general broad overview of computer science, and then we have AP Computer Science A. Both of these courses are AP, which stands for Advanced Placement. That means that there are 2 separate elements to this course. There is a course that you'll actually take online, and you'll receive a grade for the coursework, and then at the end of the year, you'll take an AP exam, and depending on how you do on the AP exam, you could earn college credit. The AP exams are rated on a scale of 1 to 5. If you score a 4 or a 5 on the AP exam, you are able to earn the college credit. Within the engineering strand, we have Computer-Aided Drafting 1 and 2. We also have Architecture Drafting 1 and 2, and the Intro to Engineering Design course, which has Indian Hills College credit attached with it as well. Within manufacturing, the 2 courses that are available to freshmen are the Intro to Metals class and Metals 1. The Metals 1 course has Indian Hills College credit attached to it as well. So by taking that course, you are again getting high school credit and college credit at the same time. Within transportation, power, and energy, we are offering a couple of courses to freshman students, including power mechanics, so working on large machinery, diesel machinery, also auto body tech 1 and 2, and also electricity and electronics 1. Within visual communications, we have graphic communications 1 and 2. This is for students who maybe have a desire to do some photography and screen printing. Could be a good opportunity, and then once you get to be a sophomore, junior, and senior, there are advanced levels of those courses as well. Moving on to the business department, there are some options within business that are new to freshmen this year, including business and personal law, yearbook, and the introduction to computers. Intro to business is also an option. All of these classes are 1 semester classes except for yearbook. That's a full year class. Introduction to Computers is an Indian Hills College level class, so you get high school credit in addition to college credit at the same time. Intro to Computers could be a really good class to try out a college level class. If you're interested in trying something a little more challenging, could be a good place for you to start. On to the next department, we have College and Career Readiness. This is a new department within our program of studies, but these classes have existed previously. So within this department, we have the JROTC LET 1, the Raider Prep course, and also Life and Social Skills. All of these classes are with the end goal to help in that transition period from high school to post-secondary options. Here are just some examples of JROTC and the things that they do. Family Consumer Science department has some offerings for freshman students, including the FCS Comprehensive course. That's a course that you can take for 1 semester or the whole year. Then additionally, we have a 1 semester class for sewing and a 1 semester class for hospitality and tourism management. All of these courses are available to freshmen. Here are some photos of the Family and Consumer Science department and things that they do in those classes. Here are some options within sewing. Next, we move to the Fine Arts department. Fine Arts is broken up into 2 different sections, art and music. Within the art side of things, you can take Introduction to Art, and then after you take Introduction to Art, you can choose to take Drawing and Painting or Sculpture and Ceramics. And here are some examples of student work from Introduction to Art, Drawing and Painting, and sculpture and ceramics. The other part of fine arts is music. Within music, these are some options for you to take for band, choir, and music theory and technology. Make sure you indicate on your card if you would like to be in band every day, or if you want to alternate band and orchestra or band and preludes. Also, if you're in troubadours or bells, those are year-long classes, so that will be separate from band. Within the physical education department, there are a couple of classes that you could take that do not count for PE credits. They count for elective credits. But those two classes are health and then health and life management. So these are just overviews of things within health for yourself and how to take care of yourself in the best way possible. Within social studies, you do have an option to take an elective in this department called AP Human Geography. So again, the AP stands for Advanced Placement. So this is a 1-semester course you would take with one of our teachers at the high school. And then at the end of the year, you would take that AP exam in Human Geography in hopes to earn a 4 or a 5 to earn the college credit. The next department is the Talented and Gifted department. The class that's available to freshmen is called Freshman Seminar. This is a 1-semester class that you would work on to help in your adjustment to the high school and planning for your next 4 years. Within the World Language department, you have 3 options. You can take French 1, Spanish 1, or Heritage Spanish 1. Taking a world language is not a requirement to graduate from the Ottumwa High School. However, if you're planning to go to a 4-year school, I would recommend that you take at least 2 years of a world language so you are able to either get into that school or graduate from that college without having to take additional world language requirements. If you have questions about specific schools or questions about what you should take, please let me know. I would just like to also point out some of our athletics and activities that are available at the high school. It's very important that we get involved as freshmen, so our experience in high school and throughout high school could be more enjoyable. Some of the options that you have are, of course, our athletics and also our activities. We have lots of options for activities. If you're interested in any of the activities, please let me know and I can help you to determine who you should contact. And sometimes it's just as simple as showing up to when the club meets and then you're a part of that club. So it's really important that you get involved, find something that you like, have a couple of friends go with you and get involved. So just as a reminder, once you get your scheduling card, please complete it. You can circle your core options on your card for math, science, social studies, and English, also your PE, and then make sure that you complete your elective boxes fully. Also, there is a spot for alternative options, so that's in case one of the electives that you would like to be in is not available, there's an alternative option that we can select there. Also, at the very bottom of your card, there's a spot for you to write in activity 1 and 2. Please fill out those as well so we know what you might be interested in participating in. Also, just a reminder, the parent meeting is March 23rd at 6 p.m. Please just complete and return your scheduling card by March 29th. Thanks for your time. Let me know if you have any questions.